So after a bit of an iffy day yesterday with regards to weather, I wasn't really able to get much done yesterday. But today I'm going to be able to cut the wood for my walls. So I've got 41 of these timbers to cut, all at the same length. So I've built this makeshift table out of some 5x2s for legs, and then underneath there's a 2x4 going the whole length, just to give it a little bit of rigidity. It doesn't need to be weight bearing, it just needs to hold one of my timbers. So I've set it up with a bit of a jig here so that the saw can go on in exactly the right place every time, and just screw this down. So that's not moving. And then I've set up this block at this end as per the measurements that I've figured out for the height of my garden room. Now before I cut these all to the right length, I'm actually going to take this block off because I need to chop off a tiny little bit off the end. I need to chop off a tiny little bit off the end of every single timber so that I've got a nice, clean, straight edge. Eye protection. I'll probably just take an inch off each one. Good job I did, because that is wedge shaped, which means it wouldn't have been flat. So now that I've got that nice clean end, that's the end that I'll put up against the block like that when I put the block back, and that way I've got a clean, straight, square end at both sides. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch me cut all 41. So there's 41 uprights here. All I've done at this point is just chop the ends off, so I need to do them all again with the block on the cutting jig. You got ones like this which look okay on the surface, but then when you look down, but that is bent. That is properly curved, and it'll probably be okay cut up into smaller sections, but as a 2 and a bit meter upright, not happy to use that. I want them as straight as possible to give me the best chance at good connection top and bottom. So I'll get the block on the cutting table, do one last measurement and make sure it's definitely going to be cutting at the right length, and then do another 41. Up in that corner, in straight there, and then I'm going to measure it. Just to double check that this is going to cut to the right length, and then this should be relatively straightforward. Absolutely bang on what I need it to be. So now I need to measure this distance, because this is going to be the length of the base plate, and that is 3.5 meters as per design. Excellent. So I'm going to need I'm going to need 4 of those, base plate, top plate, and then the same for the other end, because both walls are the same. I'm just going to go and measure that end just to double check. Bang on 3.5 meters. So here we are. I've knocked together the basic frame. I've put in some uprights at the end, but kind of turned 90 degrees, and that's what the plasterboard will attach to on the inside. And I'll show you more about that when the walls are up. My camera died again yesterday, and I was right in the middle of building this wall. I didn't really want to stop to sort out the camera because I was in the flow, if you know what I mean. Anyway, the wall's up, and I'm just got it secured with some braces either side. I've also nailed and screwed it down into the base, and I'm just about to start on this corner. So this wall is going to be in 2 halves. There's 1 and 2, and then there'll be the other side. I couldn't get any timbers long enough to do the entire back wall, so up in 2 halves it's going to be. Well, today has been a good day. So I took the day off work because I've got some more wood being delivered, and I've managed to get half of the back wall up. I'm just about to get up the side wall, the right hand side wall. So everything's going well. Let's hope I don't crush my toes lifting this thing up. So it looks a lot different from the last time you saw it. I've now got all 3 walls on. I didn't video most of it because it was hard work, and the last thing I wanted to do was distract myself with the camera. Next time I'm going to be doing the front wall, and I'm going to have double doors here, and then there's going to be 1, 2, 3 windows. Once the front wall is up, I can get the joists on, and then I can make a start on putting the roof on properly. So if you'd hit the subscribe button, that would mean a lot to me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm very close. That way you'll get to see when I finish the front, put the roof on, and yeah, see you next time.